What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my video. So today I'm going to be doing some technical analysis. So if you guys already checked out my episode 1, I've given a few plays out and most of them ran up like 20, 30, 40, 50, even 60% within a week. I've done a second video and I've done an update video just showing you guys the updates and went over some ticker requests. So before we do get started, please leave a like and comment. Comment down any tickers that you want me to review for you, and I'll show you some technical analysis or some charting to get you a higher edge on your plays. So before we do get started, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right here. So snow, if you see here, I think it is the daily. Yeah. So on the daily, you have a lower high, and then on the charts, it does the opposite. So anytime you see these type of plays, it's a diversion and the stocks tend to run up. So it is near its low, near its IPO low. So this is a pretty easy play to get in. Just remember there's no support at the bottom because the stock has never hit that price before, so it could keep going down. That's why you make sure you set a strict stop loss. I'd probably put it around 203, maybe as low as 200, and my target right now is 279 if the market does good. If not, I'm probably gonna cash out early at about 245. All depends on how the market does. So then we have here, next stock is DNN. So for those of you guys that don't know, you have a higher low, so you could always draw this out yourself, and then you look at the chart, and on the same areas you have a lower high. So it's doing the opposite. Because it's doing the opposite, that is a diversion, and that means it's set to start going up. In regards to this, I'd probably go ahead and target 130, and then I would target about 145, then 155, and then if not 180 near the all-time highs. Is it its all-time highs? Not all, I guess it might not be its all-time highs, but near its recent highs. That's where I would target. All depends on how the market does. So that's DNN. CCIV is a pretty good one fundamentally. So as you can see right here, MACDs, you have a higher low and then a lower high. Honestly, for this stock, I'll try to get in at $27 or higher. Just set a stop loss maybe about 25-ish, and I would try to target that $37, $36 mark, and worst case scenario, try to get out at 33. Just all depends on how the market does. So the daily on the CCIV looks really good. I believe 4 hours still looks good. It's starting to fade, but it still looks okay. And then the 1 hour looks like it's getting ready to reverse, so that means for short term it is looking good. And I believe there was some diversions as well on the 1 hour. So you have a lower high and then a higher low, so it's doing the opposite. Alright, next stock I want you guys to look into is NCLH. Right here you have a lower high and then a higher low, so it's getting ready to reverse. This is on the 1 hour, so the 1 hour isn't always as accurate. It is more short term, so I'd be careful with this play. Just make sure you do cut your losses early if you have to, because it's not as accurate as a daily or a 4-hour chart. Next one I have is Zoom. Zoom I think was looking nice on the daily. It had a double bottom right here, so anytime you have a double bottom, it's getting ready to bounce back up. Probably if you want to cash out really early, I'll target 257, if not about 283, and then 425, and then the high is right here at 450. So that's it, and the MACDs are starting to get ready to cross over. So that's it for Zoom. The next one I want to look into is IDEX. So this one looks really good on the daily. So you have a higher low and then a lower high, so it's doing the opposite. and it looks like, yeah, so it looks like it's getting ready to move up. Right here I'd probably target around a stop loss a little bit under $3, maybe like $2.90, and I would probably target right here about $3.80, if not up to $4.12, then probably up to $4.64, $4.89, and then the highs of $5.55. But just take your profits, don't be too greedy, especially with the shaky market like we have right now. That's pretty much it for the for the tickers. There's two tickers that I've gotten requests to look at. VISL, they left it in episode 2 in the comments down below, and this one looks amazing. So right here we have a higher low, and then on the charts, if you were to chart it, it would be literally the opposite, so a lower high. Now what I want you guys to pay attention to is right here. We have a cup and handle. So if you guys don't know what a cup and handle is, a cup and handle is when the chart forms a cup and then a handle right here. So it makes a cup, then forms a handle. And typically what happens is whenever you have a cup and handle, the stock starts taking off. Yeah. Let me see if I can get a better example. Alright, so it goes upwards, forms a rounding bottom cup, and then a handle, then it takes off. So as you can see, it went back, it went up, went down, formed a perfect beautiful cup, a handle, and then it's getting ready to take off. So for this right here, how I would target it, if you were to get in, probably try to get in here about in the 360s, 370s. I would target about 457 would be my first target. Second target 536, then I would target 586. The next one would be 659, 56. Then I would target all the way up here to 749. Typically with cup and handles though, how you'd normally play it on a bullish market, you would take the bottom, measure where it lands. So it's about 200% from the bottom of the cup to the top. So you do the same thing, but from the bottom of the handle, and you would target first halfway through. So you target right about 100%, which is the top right here, and then you would target the second target, you would do the full 200%, which would be literally just slightly above the resistance, but I'd probably cash out early. That's if the market is really good. If the market is shaky, don't be afraid to cash out early. As you can see though, it's already up 6.5% in just the pre-market alone. The next stock that I got requested to look into is FTFT. You have a double bottom again here on FTFT. I know the person that got in earlier before the Bitcoin ran up. So if you bought it in the first here or the second bottom, I would probably still hold on because the MACD does look still good on the daily. 4 hour, it's starting to get weaker, but there's no confirmation or nothing right now. And the 1 hour looks like it could start getting ready to reverse, but this is kind of in the middle no one knows what it's gonna really do, because it is in the middle of the range. From the top to the bottom, it is in the middle. But honestly, what I would do is just focus on BTC, because BTC is what's going to drive the price up or down. So with Bitcoin, it's showing bearish diversion. So you have a higher low, but on the chart you have the opposite. Hold on, this is the 1 hour. I'd like to see it on the daily. Yeah, so right here, higher low, but then you have a lower high, but at the same time it's showing cup and handle. So the Bitcoin is showing both bearish and bullish things at the same time. So it's really kind of, no one knows what it's going to do. So for FTFT, I would honestly, if you got in here, I would just put your stop loss a little bit above it, wherever you bought in, just so you don't lose any money in case the Bitcoin does decide to go down. But if it decides to go back up, then you could ride the wave and probably cash out at 853, 975, and then the highs at 1074, and then even up to 1136. But it all depends on what Bitcoin does, whether it does the cup and handle or does the bearish diversion. So yeah, that's how I play it. Please leave a like, comment down a ticker you guys want me to review. I will do an episode for all your guys' tickers. But that's it. Thank you. Peace out.